Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cabin in the Woods. Happy freaking October. Let's freaking go. Let's start this real fast. This one is called Top 5 Scary Ghost Videos That'll Make You Cry for Daddy. Oh wow, Daddy chill. This is really bright, isn't it?
The Witching Board. Popular paranormal live streamer Ricky Velasquez and his wife Liz traveled to an allegedly haunted house somewhere out in the middle of nowhere in Mexico. Now apparently the story of this place is truly dark and disturbing because Ricky will only mention that the house was once home to an extremely large family named Hernandez. Apparently some tragic and unspeakable event occurred at the Hernandez home and most of the family, including many women and children, lost their lives.
Do you want me to show you?
Whatever did happen, apparently it was so hard.
Do you want me to show you what I was eating for snacks before this? Because I just got done streaming on Twitch. We were playing Sea of Thieves. This is what I'm eating. Cheese Doritos, okay? So, whatever you ate today that made you feel bad, don't worry about it. I'm there in the boat with you. Okay,
horrific that many people still leave candles at the house to pay their respects to this day. So after exploring the downstairs, Ricky and Liz head up to the second floor. And that's when they begin to experience something that makes their blood run
Bronson threw
cold.
himself on the floor behind me.
Ricky is broadcasting their exploration live on YouTube. And as he reads comments from his live stream audience, this happens.
¿Fuiste tú? No, man. Oh, güey. Bebé, háblale tú. No sé.
Hola.
No mames.
Is that a cat?
¿Qué? ¿Fuiste tú?
The couple hears very strange sounds from somewhere on the top floor. Banging, moaning, and even what sounds like the voice of a young child.
No, man.
So
that
now,
sounded like a
attempt
kid
to
coughing.
make contact with the dead, Ricky and Liz decide to use a Ouija board. And as you might have guessed, it did not go well. During the Ouija board session, the couple continues to hear disturbing sounds coming from the house. Then something happens that absolutely scares the shit out of them.
¿Estás aquí con nosotros?
¡Ay! ¡Liz! ¡Muérete de aquí! ¡Muérete! ¡Muérete!
Is that an actual person? I've got goosebumps.
While using the Ouija board, Liz asks, "Are you here with us?" To which a terrifying little voice replies, "Yes." Ricky believes that he hears the voice coming from right behind him. So he looks through a clothing rack that is nearby and sees the horrifying, deathly pale face of a woman.
Oh!
The couple has had enough and they just run out of there as fast as they can. Now, keep in mind that all of this was broadcast live on YouTube, so whether it's real or not, it would have been much harder to fake. But whether it is real or fake, the footage is definitely very creepy. But if you...
Alright, hold up. I'm gonna go check all my clothes racks. I'll be right back. Just kidding. Check your clothes racks tonight, please. Take a second. Go check your closets. Pause it. Jesus. Holy fuck, that's creepy. I don't know. I mean, obviously they could have staged it, but the way that they staged it was really well made. Holy shit, that person's creepy looking. if it wasn't for the voice saying yes on the Ouija board or Ouija board, however you say it, I probably would have believed it more. If it was just heard like a crackling sound and decided to go look that way, I would have believed it more. Alright. Next.
You want to take a look at the video for yourself?
Daddy, chill.
You can watch this entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Ricky Velasquez.
That's alright.
Get me out of here. A group of friends are having a great time in Torreon, Mexico when they decide to go on a very popular tourist attraction, the Cristo de la Noa's cable car ride. The cable car provides...
Honestly, personally, like, I feel like that one's gonna be hard to beat. For me, so far, that would be number one. But different people get creeped out by different stuff, right? I'd like to hear his honest opinion. Like, I'd like to have, like, a little... If he would have a little sideshow, and he would have his honest opinion of what he thought of these videos instead of just making content. Obviously, his channel is to make content and spook people and stuff, right? But that I would watch. That would be hilarious.
Provides beautiful scenery of the city as it transports tourists up the mountain and through the streets of Torreon. With such a spectacular bird's eye view of the city, the group of friends can't help but take a video to capture the moment. But what happens on this particular ride is very disturbing.
Mándale saludos a Robert que está allá para acá. ¿Estás transmitiendo, amigo? Está transmitiendo. ¿Quién está gritando? ¿Qué se siente sola? ¿Sí oyeron? ¿Una niña que se siente sola? No, una niña no.
What sounds like the voice of a little girl can be heard screaming in terror, and the group has no idea where the voice is coming from. Now, after the video was shared on Facebook, many shocked viewers believe they hear the girl say, quote, "Get me out of here. I feel alone." But unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. So if you do, please let me know what you think the girl is saying down in the comments. Did the group accidentally capture a paranormal event on camera? You decide.
Man, I think it was more like a... I hope it wasn't like this weird... I hope the kid was just having a tantrum, is what I'm trying to say. I hope that the kid is okay. Because it could be anywhere. It could have been in one of the cars for all we know.
We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. 7 days. Popular Japanese paranormal investigators Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by a desperate landlord of an allegedly haunted apartment. The landlord claims that just over 10 years ago, a family of 3 rented the apartment. One night, the father had an unexplained psychotic break and took the lives of his wife and child inside the apartment. Their bodies were found hidden in the closet. The father went on the run, and he was never found. Since the horrific incident, the owner finds it impossible to get tenants to stay in the apartment for more than a week. He says that within 7 days, all of them abruptly decide to just move out. So the landlord challenges the Omagatoki team to live in the apartment for 1 week to figure out just what it is about the property that causes tenants.
Like, speaking of this, like, I've always wanted to go out and do some investigating myself. I have some of the equipment, and I take that stuff very seriously. Like, I wouldn't be faking any reactions. You wouldn't get any faking from me, 100%. If you know me, you know I wouldn't fake anything. I might get spooked. Listen, I might get spooked on something that that is just natural, or a pipe or something, you know. But yeah, I've always wanted to do that. I mean, I'd send all my content to Nuke too. If I could make content to help his content, you know, that'd be awesome. I'd love to do that. That's a dream of mine, actually, to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, sorry, I'll just keep going.
Tenants to refuse to stay. Investigator Tomo accepts the challenge and decides to live in the apartment alone for 7 days. A static camera records Tomo as he sleeps and spends time in the bedroom, where the tragedy took place 10 years earlier.
チャレンジ1日目、さっきまでねヒロ君と一緒にいたんで、そんなに感じなかったんですけど、やっぱりね一人ぼっちになっちゃうと嫌な空気はありますよね。周り何もないんで、本当山奥の方な物件なんでね、本当何かあったら本当どうしようみたいな感じはあるんですけど、まあね動画的に微妙ですけど、まあ7日間何もなく無事に過ごせればいいかなと思うんですけどね。いやどうでしょう。特にまあやることもなくてちょっと眠くなってきたんで、もう初日はこんな感じで寝ようと思います。
Tomo spends the first 2 nights and nothing really happens. But on the third night, at around midnight, Tomo notices something very odd in the bathroom.
いやなんかさっき見て、あれなんか人影に見えないっすね。いやこれでさっきめちゃくちゃビビって外確認しに行ったんですよ。で確認何もないんですよね。なんかいるように見えないですか？おかしいよ。
You know what he should do? He should keep the camera there while he goes outside and investigates with another camera. So that we know for sure. Sorry, my mat keeps moving. So that we know for sure that it's not someone moving when he comes out. His friend that they investigate with, right? I need more camera. We're gonna need more cameras in here.
A strange shadow can be seen in the window, but Tomo can't find anything outside that could be casting the unexplained shadow. Then the next night, night number 4, and things get a bit weirder.
トイレに行こうと思って気づいたんですけど、昨日フロアのすりガラスのところになんか影みたいなのがあったじゃないですか。で、ないっすよね。なんか昨日もっと影みたいなの映ったような気がするんだけどな。おかしいよ。なんだったんだろう。
The shadow from the night before has now disappeared as mysteriously as it came. But when Tomo goes to bed, he's disturbed several times while trying to sleep, as he keeps getting the eerie feeling that someone is in the room with him, standing near the closet. Cut to nights 5 and 6, and now Tomo starts to complain that he hasn't been able to sleep as he keeps hearing unexplained footsteps, and even more terrifying, the unexplained mumbling voice of a woman. Now it's day 7. Tomo is exhausted and considers quitting the 7-day challenge and just going home, even though there's only 1 day left. Eventually, he decides that he can tough it out and stays for the 7th and final night. The investigator wakes up the next day refreshed and happy. He says he finally got a great night's sleep in the apartment.
お疲れ様です。今急遽トモさんに来てもらいました。トモさん昨日の夜の出来事なんですけど、最終日、本当に何も覚えてないんですか？特に夢だとかうなされたとかっていうこともないんですよ。
You know what's freaky? You know what really freaks me out is if you leave a camera. Oh, did my thing unplug? The fuck? My light just turned off? When did that turn off? Where's the remote for the light? Oh, I was panicking. I was like, okay, what's going on here? What? Okay. How long was this off for? Was this off for a long time? Anyways, I'm just spooking myself, I think. It didn't unplug or anything. It just kind of turned off for the first time ever. But nothing else in the house turned off. Anyways, I'm just gonna... the thing that scares me is if you put a camera in your house and you're just sleeping and then something happens while you're sleeping. That terrifies me, like watching that back. Oh.
いや、なんかね、一番ぐっすり寝るとこの朝まで多分ずっと寝てたと思う。
本当に何も変わったことは何もなかったんですね。
そうだね、全然何も昨日は怖い夢も見てないしね。うん、何もなかったと思うけど。
わかりました。
And this is when things get weird. While Tomo is at work, Hiro goes through the footage that was recorded on the final night of the challenge. What he finds leaves him speechless, because something did happen that night. Something that Tomo has no recollection of. Something truly chilling.
Sorry, I'm still freaked out by the light. I mean, this is pretty typical. A pretty typical thing for researchers to do. Was this like purple before? I'm losing it. I swear, that really screwed me, like, mentally. So obviously this is just edited and super fake.
Anything about the incident, and until seeing the bizarre footage, he believed that he had slept soundly throughout the night. Channel,
Yeah.
Omega Toki Film. This time
Yeah,
I was
okay there,
emailed
bud.
about a very old video without a source that's been making the rounds on social media. In the video, a group of friends are camping in the middle of the forest. Late into the night, they start to hear strange sounds coming from the dark woods. Now, in what is probably a terrible decision, they decide to grab their flashlights and go to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Turn down the light a little bit. It's too bright. Seen that face before. We've seen this before. Do you remember this? This is actually a cover for one of my videos. I swear. How do I watch? I swear I've seen this before. Boom. No, show me the cover. Sorry. Is this one? Is the cover for this one? So, let's see. Boom. Look. We've seen that exact face before. Where's my,
As they search for the source of the creepy sounds, the group spots what appears to be some kind of creature with glowing eyes.
Look at that. Look at this. That. And this. This is from 1 year ago. My video that I recorded. The only difference is that this is green nightlight. Isn't that weird? Let's click on the old video.
I was stunned just from the video. Could you imagine?
Looking creature with a long face and big eyes can be seen hiding behind some trees.
So it's the exact same video, but instead of Nuke, it was posted by No, what the fuck? Who posted this? So it must be the second video. Okay, so this is from Sir Spooks. Sir Spooks posted this video a year ago. Anyways, I just want to figure it out because I seen it before.
Hiding in the tree line. Shocked online viewers have pointed out that even with the potato quality old video, you can still see that the strange unidentified creature actually appears to blink before it runs off into the woods, adding just a tiny bit more credibility to this very odd footage.
Yeah, I remember it spooked me the first time,
without a source, once again, we'll never know the full story on this old video. So is it real or just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Getting your foot in the door. Now, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know that I've featured a ton of Saudi door-kicking ghost hunters. These include Adventure Allah, Yaza 1200, Abdullah Al-Anbari, and the guy we'll be focusing on in this video, Adventure Jassim. Now, if you're not familiar with the Saudi ghost hunters I've featured, then here's a quick tutorial. Number 1, they love hunting jinns.
إذا في جن يا جن يا جن آخر مرة.
Number 2, the jinns often seem to throw large objects at them.
What is this, phasmophobia?
لعن الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
هم يبغوني اروح عند الرضع. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
And finally, number 3, and most important of all,
Kicking
Saudi ghost
doors.
hunters love kicking down spooky doors.
كل هذا كله بسم الله لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله.
But now, recently I was sent a video that reveals something new and absolutely terrifying.
Okay.
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤود حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. لا إله إلا الله.
You're not gonna show the room,
That's
you're
right.
just gonna kick the door
Apparently
open and
these
turn
spooky
around.
doors are fighting back now. So, just a heads up, if you're a door-kicking Saudi ghost hunter, or you just aspire to be one, you be careful out there.
لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله.
I like that
If
his
you're new
last
to the
video
channel,
was a funny
honestly,
one.
my videos come out at weird times. So subscribe and hit the little bell notification.
That was ridiculous. If you're ever feeling alone, just watch these videos at night. No more feeling alone. This is the scariest part of the video. Ugh, no, it's not scary. Kicking doors, fight back. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I love it. Everyone's talking about the Tomo guy that stayed in the 7 days house. Yeah, these people are actually freaked out. People are actually freaked out by this. I'm surprised. For me, personally, I feel like it's so fake. It's so freaking fake. The ones that get to me the most are things in the woods. Same, me too. Yeah, me too. Because you never know what's gonna be there. Alright, well that's it for this one. Thank you for hanging around. I hope you have a good rest of your week. I think I'm going to try and, because I didn't post one last week, I was just too busy. I think I'm going to try and record a couple of these leading up to Halloween and hopefully have like a couple of videos. Because, you know, it's a special time, it's Halloween and all that. And yeah, I love watching spooky stuff during this time of the year. It's even better, I find. I am going to re-watch the footage that I just recorded to see why this light turned off. Something weird happened last time too. I don't remember. I think there was like a weird glitch on my camera. But there's no reason that should be turning off. The controllers are on my desk. The plug was still plugged in, as you saw. I turned it on, so there has been some weird stuff happening lately, but I think it's just random. Like, I mean, it's from Amazon. Who the hell knows? If anything crazy starts happening, I'll record and for sure post it, but I don't think so. Alright, well, make sure you check behind your closets or wherever you're hanging your clothes. Make sure there's no one hanging around in that corner. Your windows are locked, your doors are locked. You took your pills today. Enjoy your snacks and happy October. Sweet nightmares.